Well, hello everyone, welcome back. Let's finish this trial and probably do more investigation. What is wrong with this picture? Do we see anything wrong? I apologize if you hear the dryer in the background. I'm drying some clothes. I'm in pajamas right now. Visualize my awesomely sexy body in pajamas now. I'm sorry for that image. It'll be terrible. Okay. What's this over here? The problem in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor?
You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph.
A muffler is also a part on a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as a part of the exhaust system. A pipe.
I see. What's that suspicious-looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, really? Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case.
Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler? Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Ugh. Arg. I can't do screams. Oh well, I win. Bye-bye.
Well, seems we will have to suspend the proceedings.
Suspend?
I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once, and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed?
I suppose so. Phew. That was close. But we made it. At least for now.
The court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime, after all.
He's still hungry? That one was actually a screw-up. Oh my goodness, that said judge on the thing instead of Phoenix. Why not? Save this data. Oh yeah, saving. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface? No matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there? Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So this is where you turn this trial around, right? Her only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner. Marshal, they say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a young un, at least. Officer Marshal, thought I'd come take a look-see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They got the place locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. What is going on over there, anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's task, tasting mufflers, for example. Officer Marshal? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now don't that just beat all? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I'm sure you have, Marshal. I saw it that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? At the award ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth's seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. So, Miss Starr wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Oh, wee! Oh, Marshall. Marshall. Isn't... Oh, dang.
I'd like to resume?
What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution.
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over, your back is bent.
It can't be! This can't happen! I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation.
This is unacceptable!
It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
Excuse me, knock knock.
Who's there?
What's with this guy, and what's with the frickin' organ? A strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. And the organ! He's got an organ accompanying him? That's awesome! Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he?
Oh, it's you!
Okay, I'm creeped out now. Stop. Oh! Sorry I'm late, Udgy. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, eh, Udgy? How you been? Swim much these days?
Oh, hello. No, I've been so busy.
Busy, smizzy, Udgy, my boy. You have to make time to relax.
Yes, indeed.
Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge? I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks? So sorry about our little Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly! Little Worthy?
Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police?
Chief of police?
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it?
Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out. By bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Starr wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Skye really was wearing that muffler. But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. So there was a muffler and a muffler? Muffling the muffled sound of evidence muffle? On Little Worthy's car, no less. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
What's this?
It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth?
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document, where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature. Miles Edgeworth? That's no fair. The day of the crime, I had... Your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah.
The court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
Yes?
Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. What's more important, Judge? Come on, just hurry up and open it. Alright, let's open a switchblade. Is that the button? Yes. Click. Wow! Don't scare me like that. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. And this dark red stain. Blood? Huh, that's strange. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police? And this knife?
Sure thing, not a problem, not even a little one, really. Well, you're not as creepy as I first thought. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. It was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. Time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Oh, dang, there was another murder? That's right, in the intro.
There was a murder at the police department? A detective?
That's hush-hush information, Udgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Order!
Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I think we understand the police department's situation. Oh, Mr. Wright?
2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. Chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course, because I always speak scientifically.
Power of science!
As Tager would say. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Okay, so we get to cross-examine the chief of police, who's really obnoxiously happy. Okay, let's look at this knife for a second. I want to look at that tag. There's a small tag on the knife. It says SL92. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code. DL6. Maybe it's a case number? That's weird. What? I don't remember where, but I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either. Maybe I should check the court record again. That would be this thingy right here. This knife and Goodman. Whoops. My bad. I didn't mean to press. I wanted to present, even though I might be wrong, because this one's pretty crazy. This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected. See, there's a lot of things that go on in the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, righto? Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine that knife while we can, righto?
Hey, she just called me righto. Don't call me that.
That's the chief of police's nickname for me. Evidence that links the knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that had me stumped all this time. So how were things down at the department? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was supposed to hit present there, but I hit press by accident. I blame the P's. The PRs, actually. The PREs. They both start with PRE. PRES. Can't blame me. Wait a second. Ah, at last, an honest-to-goodness objection. I love it. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
Aha, an honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from the judge? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92.
And this is important why?
Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim.
What's this? 6 minus 7s 12-2?
Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? I completely forgot it was upside down. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get?
Aha!
When he wrote this note, he was holding the paper upside down.
SL9. That's the same thing that is written on this knife's tag. Order! Order! Well, Chief?
Ah, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, righto. I win? What game is this guy playing? This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. What? Okay. So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice! Good show, Littleworthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder, and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edward's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. Okay, so I have to present something, but I don't remember what. Darn it, I don't remember what I'm doing. The video's almost over anyway, so I could research. Well, not research, because my research involves just presenting random stuff until I get something. But, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the muffler thing phone. I'm pretty sure it's the phone, but this video is running out of time anyway. Thanks for watching. I think we get to the investigation next time, but I don't remember. Oh well, thanks for watching. This is a freaking long case. Goodbye.